So let's talk about things you watched.
Let's do it.
What'd you watch? I'm excited.
Boys. The family and I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League.
And
the interesting thing about this, I think the most interesting about this movie is that they showed that these types of movies work better cut up into parts and watched like a TV show. Any of these long ass comic book movies, I feel like they feel tighter than like the Netflix Marvel series. You know, like Daredevil.
Well, that show had huge problems outside of this, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you think about it, if you look at it like a Netflix series, it's really a short mini. It's really a mini series.
Netflix did a bad job with those series in general. Again, it's the first season of Daredevil was very good.
But they started putting too much filler in it. They felt like they had to have like 10 episodes that were an hour or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't know where they were going. They lost a lot of creative people between season 1 and season 2, and there are a lot of big problems on those Marvel shows.
But I feel like this Justice League worked really well, broken up. I mean, it was like, I don't know how many parts it was, 6 or 7. They're like maybe 40 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. But I felt like it worked really well. Like you don't get bogged down in anything. It's just like, you watch an episode and all right, I was entertained. I just watched people get their ass kicked and saw Batman look pretty tough and used really deep voice. I don't know. I liked it. We liked it. We all liked it. It wasn't perfect, but it was we were all entertained and we were not bored. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't Shakespeare or anything, but I felt like Steppenwolf.
Doesn't have to be.
No, I thought like Steppenwolf was like, it was pretty cool watching like Steppenwolf fight. And like, I felt like it was more, I don't know. I felt like more invested in Steppenwolf this time. I don't really remember the original Justice League.
That's one of the things. That was one of the big criticisms was,
he just showed up to fight.
Yeah.
Basically.
No one cared about him. So that was a problem. I mean, does his face still look like a giant thumb? Sure. Is it a thumb in a metal outfit? Yes. Angry metal thumb. That's what he is. And so is everyone else from Apocalypse. They all look like thumbs in armor. So
Darkseid looked okay.
Darkseid looked okay, but I think it's also like you're used to seeing gray face Darkseid. But in the comics and the cartoons, Steppenwolf and Desaad both are basically human looking people. They're not gray monster faces. So I don't know. It's a weird choice. It doesn't take away from the movie, but it doesn't add anything to the movie either.
Sure. The 4:3 aspect ratio, you can pretty much forget about it after a while. I did record my family like being exposed to it. I didn't tell them that it was in 4:3. I just let it roll, and then I secretly recorded their responses. They were like, "What's happening? Why does it look like?" Like the text comes up like, "In order to preserve Zack Snyder's vision." And they're both like, "What? Wait, what is this? Sounds bad." Why?
Did you watch it in black and white as well?
No, but they're like, "Why? I'm like, "Oh, it's Zack Snyder's vision. You got to make him look taller."
How many days did it take you to watch?
It took us. We finished it today. We finished it this afternoon, and we started. What day is today? Wednesday.
Yeah.
It took us a while. It probably took us. I think that one day we watched two parts maybe. And
okay.
So it's probably took a while.
So did you watch the epilogue on its own, like its own thing today? Is that how you? I mean,
yes.
Obviously that's how you finished it, but did you watch that as its own thing?
No, it's short. It was short. The epilogue. We watched that in as part of the second sitting.
Okay, so
the last sitting. What
did you, without saying anything for people that may still watch the 4-hour Justice League?
Right.
What did you think of the epilogue?
It was a little confusing what was happening, but I kind of figured out like multiverse, I guess. I mean, whenever you're confused with these things, you just go, oh, maybe multiverse.
But did you like it?
Sure. It was interesting. It was fine.
Not the best part of the movie. A weird way to end it.
No, it was a kind of a downer.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. It was fine. We were entertained, and I don't know. I would much rather watch a 2.5 hour superhero movie. I feel like it's too long. It's just I get bored by the end, and maybe make it longer and break it up into parts. I don't know.
But you didn't like this week. You didn't like last Friday's Falcon and Winter Soldier. So there goes your whole theory.
No, that was just bad writing.
See, I thought it was a fun show. I don't know why you guys both
It wasn't
disliked
funny and it wasn't
good.
fun.
It was.
You
it was
guys
like
are
I was watching
both
TV,
in a
and I don't like watching TV.
You guys are in a strong minority.
No, I'm
of
not.
disliking it.
I'm not. I posted about it on Twitter. It was pretty much a 50-50 split on the replies and likes and all of that stuff.
I haven't seen one bad comment about it. So
You saw my comment.
other than yours,
I would have
You
made a
too.
comment. I didn't make a comment.
It's bad.
The writing got bad in the second episode.
The writing's
I
real
think
bad.
I liked it a lot. I like it. I guess I don't know. I don't know what you guys are expecting. Like it's very
Logical
throwbacky.
steps.
Mm.
Why is
I like it. I like it.
why is Winter Soldier just like palling around on whatever these secret missions are that Falcon is being dropped into on huge planes?
He's allowed to do whatever he wants. He's a Winter Soldier. He's got a
Right.
badge that says I can do
Part of
special
it
ops on anything.
Part of it is that he was one of the Avengers that helped save the planet and bring back half. of
Nobody
the
cares. You can't even get a bank loan on that.
No, that's the black guy. And
You think Winter-
also, he does still have.
Pretty subtle black guy stuff in this one too.
Black
I don't mind that either.
Black
I thought that
Falcon
was great.
comment?
I think it
was
may-
throughout. Yeah, it was like I understand the race relations that they're going for here, but it's like this is laying on really.
I don't
thick.
know. I think it's probably the most comic book like of the shows and movies that I've seen, maybe have seen yet.
Did they
It
touch
very
knees
much
in the
felt
comics
like-
ever?
They have that kind of cheese in the comic books a lot.
The touching knees part? Like
Yeah.
when during the psychoanalytic,
if you,
whatever
you know
that
what?
was?
If you read,
What was that?
Why was Falcon there? Why was Falcon? They don't like each other. Why is Falcon at the police office to begin
it's
with?
all part of because it makes for good TV. If you read the, actually, it's Hawkeye and Winter Soldier comics. It's very similar to this.
Oh, but Hawkeye is a whole different guy.
Hawkeye is
I was waiting for Hawkeye to show up. I'm like, give me something here.
But,
The show would be better if it was about Bucky.
You think they should get rid of Falcon altogether?
Bucky is the best actor on the show,
Yes, that's
his
probably true.
storyline is the most interesting on the show.
I like them both. I also am a big fan of I read the Sam Wilson Captain America comics, which don't exist anymore, but that whole run, I read all of it. So there's part of me that's might be a little bit more invested than you two,
Right.
and also I could see where things might be going where you guys can't.
I just
but-
like the tone was very different in the second episode. Like first episode is very serious. I mean, there was some humor, but really like we were seeing a lot of, Winter Soldier's trauma. We're seeing not Bucky. We're seeing Falcon's like present trauma of just trying to like make a living in the current world. And this one, it was very like a lot of jokey jokes and I don't know.
I mean, I liked it. I liked
it was the
buddy-
jokes. The jokes were so awkward. Even like the race stuff. Like I Googled the
It was
writer,
kind of Lethal Weapon throwback dialogue.
but not as fun.
But it's not earned. Like nothing. I still don't understand. Like, am I supposed to remember why these guys hate each other?
Because they both want to be Captain America's best friend. That's literally the reason.
They fought in one of the Civil War. They fought.
Civil War, yeah. Mhm.
Sure, everybody fought in Civil War.
Wouldn't Winter Soldier like if Winter Soldier punched Falcon?
They also fought in Winter Soldier.
Wouldn't Falcon be
So-
dead if Winter Soldier punched Falcon?
Probably.
Right.
but
That's what I thought. But anyway, I looked up. I thought like the race stuff was so awkward in this one. I Googled the writer, and he looked like a pretty white guy to me. He looked pretty like a young white guy. And I don't know. I don't know who's writing the next episode, but hopefully not that guy.
Well, I guess we'll find out if episode 3 is better for you two.
Yes.
I hope
I don't
it
know.
is.
I still like it.
I'm wanting to like it, but both Mrs. Shipwreck and I like got done with the episode, and we are just like, okay.
Right.
I
It was
don't know. I'm
weird.
excited. I'm excited for the Zemo stuff. I'm excited for the Power Broker stuff.
Yeah.
That the end of that episode too. I don't think you can spoil this thing, right? You can't spoil.
Not really. I mean, also everything. I just
'cause
did this in the
nothing's-
trailers.
Nothing's earned, and it doesn't make any sense. Like as it's going along, it's just like, oh, okay, we're gonna go see Zemo now at the end.
I don't know why. I don't even.
I guess we will.
Why do they need to see Zemo?
Because I saw Silence of the Lambs and I know it's a good idea.
Right. It makes for good movie, TV show situations. All right. Well, hopefully next week we like that episode a little better than the last one.
And as Polyobject says in the chat, who cares why? Just sit back and enjoy it.
I was trying. We were trying.
I was trying. There's.
You guys overthink it, I think is the problem.
I'm trying not to think.
I was trying not to think. That's how I watch TV.
Okay. What else did you watch?
Yeah.
What did you watch?
We watched 2 more episodes of Into the Storm. That's the QAnon documentary on HBO. Highly entertaining. Don't think it's going to be.
I don't know if I can.
You can. It's very interesting.
I'm just going to get angry at my
television. You will not get angry. It's very interesting. There's, like I said, any good documentary has like characters, like that real people who are characters. They think you couldn't even really make them up. And that's what this show has. It's only going to be, I think it's only 6 episodes. And they release 2 episodes at a time. So I think this Sunday is going to be the last 2 episodes. Very interesting, very entertaining. And you're going to learn like what 8chan is. I know you don't really know what 8chan is. You're going to get all channed up.
Did you watch Tina yet?
We did not watch Tina. Did you?
I did watch Tina.
There
was a documentary about a rock star on HBO Max that was new.
Classic rock star.
Classic rock star, Tina Turner. So it's very interesting if you have even a passing interest in Tina Turner's life story. And there are things you will learn that were not in What's Love got to do with it. The Angela Bassett movie.
What's Love have to do with it? Yes.
Yeah. What's Love have to do with it?
I love that movie. That's a great movie.
What's love have to do?
No, the movie's great. Are you kidding?
I can't help it. Sometimes I turn into a 90-year-old man and I don't do it on purpose.
Have you not seen that movie with Angela Bassett?
It's a good movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
I'm just saying that you will learn things. There are probably a lot of people that say Tina Turner documentary. I already know this story.
Right.
So I'm saying there's more to the story that's not in the movie and it's worth watching.
Yep.
You know, the stuff with her mom, which is incredibly heartbreaking, just as much, if maybe not even more so than the Ike stuff, if you could believe it. So I would say check it out. She's remarkable. She's 81 years old now, which also is like, wow, when did Tina Turner get to be 81?
I feel, yeah.
Yeah, you know?
That wouldn't surprise me. No matter what you said, whatever year you said that, it wouldn't surprise me. She's been around forever.
I know. So check it out.
All right, cool. Yeah. I told my dad about it. I feel like my dad would like that. I'm waiting for my dad to report back.
Okay, well, we'll alternate. What else did you watch?
We watched, did we talk? I don't know if we talked about this last week. We watched the Jeffrey Epstein Netflix documentary, Filthy Rich. We finished that.
You're probably on a list now.
No, what do you mean? What do you think? It's a Netflix series. What do you think's in there?
That's how they get you.
That's not how you get it. I would recommend, like, I didn't really know what he was up to. I sort of managed to avoid all that. And now I knew what he was up to. It was pretty bad. And this is another short series, like mini series. I think 4 1-hour episodes. Not exactly like the feel good story of the year, but it was pretty interesting. I would recommend the QAnon one over that by a lot.
Gotcha. Shipwreck, you watching anything?
We watched the new Mighty Ducks Game Changers.
How is what's his name? What's his Ed Bombay? Is that his? What's his?
Yep.
Gordon Bombay.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Gordon. Took me a second. I got it.
Yeah. It's the new Disney Plus series. So the whole family sat down and watched it. The kids, of course, were not familiar with Mighty Ducks, so this is all new to them. But yeah, Emilio's there.
Joshua Jackson.
I don't know who that is.
Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek was the star of the first movie.
No. It's got the mom from Gilmore Girls.
Lorelai.
She plays the mom in this one.
She's not the goalie.
It's actually it's a really good kid show.
Shanafan is enjoying it, he says in the chat.
Yeah, it's got good throwbacks to the old Mighty Ducks stuff at the same time. Like it's got stuff that make kids laugh. So it's a fun family show.
All right.
A lot of
forward
people,
to episode 2.
Yes. Excellent. A lot of people are asking me if I watched Invincible yet.
Uh-huh.
And I am caught up on Invincible. I think there was, it was either 3 or 4 episodes they put up. They're not putting it all up at once. I watched what was available. If you're not familiar with Invincible, it's Robert Kirkman's superhero comic, creator-owned superhero comic. It's really good. It's animated, so it has that going. It's like animated The Boys, I guess would be the pitch for people who don't know what they're getting into.
I'm in. I'm gonna watch that.
I think you would like it a lot. I would. Ty's probably old enough for it, but Ship's kid's not.
It's just like, is there sex stuff in it? Like, what kind of sex stuff?
No. I haven't seen any sex yet, at least not in the first set.
Just organs. A lot of organs coming out.
Yeah, there's gore.
Right.
Animated gore.
My kids are too busy watching 1980s Transformers.
Yeah, no,
anything before Optimus dies. Dash has identified that all the stuff after Optimus dies, it sucks.
Yeah, he's right.
He doesn't want to watch any of that.
He's right. Me neither.
Right.
Did you explain why they did it?
No, he hasn't seen the movie, but like there's clips from the movie basically in, I guess it's just season 2. Like the first season is really long. I can't remember how they break it up.
Right.
So he knows that Optimus dies, and he knows that the quality drops significantly after that.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of the star of the show. It's like Hot Rod is not going to do it. Sorry.
Right. He's getting into G.I. Joe now as well.
That's important.
Yeah. So G.I. Joe and He-Man, he's working on those right now as well.
Nice.
Right. I also watched the first 20 minutes of Bad Trip, the Eric Andre movie. It was pretty funny, but I couldn't get Mrs. Treepy to hang in there.
I tried to get my wife to watch that too. I'm like, oh, maybe we'll watch this. And she's like, hard pass.
She laughed too. And I was like, you're laughing. Stop. You can't say no. You're laughing.
And no, not going to happen.
Yeah. I'm going to try again later.
Good luck.